Tree 96.1, Fathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a lot of rain. Bit of a washout today, and I
Yeah, today's the day to dust my house.
do it. Please stop with the dusting and the chores. I'm sorry, I didn't have it rougher
I
as a
saw the
child.
I saw the funniest thing though on Instagram about how we came from dust, we'll go back to dust, and the reason I don't dust it could be somebody I know.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Come on, it's very funny.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we are
Yeah, we've done the
dusting
dusting. All right, let's next chore.
indoors today. Probably,
Yeah.
obviously, if you have to
My house
work,
could
but
use a good dusting, believe me.
Candy's not going anywhere though. She's going to be
No.
inside.
Yes.
No walk for
I
Tilly
might
today.
melt if I go
Mm,
outside. Tilly doesn't like the rain. She loves the snow. She loves the cold weather.
mm.
She doesn't like rain, and neither do I. But if there's a break and we can run out and it's not too bad, of course we will.
Yeah, Lucy has become a bit of a diva. She will not go to the bathroom in the rain. The rain hits her and she turns around and goes back inside. Yeah, she doesn't like that
Yeah,
at all.
so it's one of those days.
Yeah. And we still, oh, you know what bothers me? Charlie, we still have Charlie the dog
Yes.
here,
Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
in-law's dog. And it's a girl, by the way, named Charlie. And they're going to be back from Aruba, I think, Saturday. And,
Nice.
right, so we take good care of Charlie. Problem is, Charlie can't sit in the living room and watch TV with us. She barks at everything on the television.
She
Everything.
does? How do they watch
Everything.
TV?
I don't know how they do it in Delaware, but here she barks at everything. Now, luckily, she loves the basement. We got the cushy bed with the blankets.
Right.
So
That's Elijah's new room for a while.
right, he's been back and forth, basement, my room, what have you. But when she starts barking at the TV, I go, "Let's go basement." And I open the door, and she runs downstairs. That's
Look
it.
at you.
Get out of here. I
How
need
dare
to.
you banish my dog to the basement? But
That's right.
ever since I got the iPad around the holidays and last night, Casey called to FaceTime with Maeve.
Hmm.
Tilly gets out of her mind. She hates the iPad. She runs from room to room, barking her head off as if announcing, "My mother is not paying attention to me. She's talking to that grandkid again." She hates it. I have to stop several times and tell her to knock it off.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
She's spoiled. That's
yeah,
really what it is.
completely and utterly.
All right, I want to tell you about this offer Cailtyn Clark got.
All right.
For those of you who don't know, she is the basketball star from the University of Iowa. Completely changed the game. She's like the female Steph Curry. That is what she is to women's basketball and soon to be the WNBA. Now, Ice Cube, the artist, the actor,
Yes. Hmm.
owns a basketball group called the Big Three Basketball League.
I
It
never heard of
is
it.
okay. It's not like big on TV or anything. It's kind of like a street level thing, but it's huge. All right, and it's like 3-on-3 basketball tournaments, and it's become a pretty big league in the basketball world. So Ice Cube just extended an offer to Cailtyn Clark that would not interfere with her WNBA season, and he offered her $5 million to join the Big Three League.
Now, when you say $5 million, that's just for her to join. That's not salary.
That's her to join and play the season, which by the way is only like 10 games or something like
Well,
that.
yes, but when you consider what some of the top football players are making a year, that's a little,
Well,
little
no, no,
slim.
no, no.
No,
Hold on. Let me
no.
explain. Let me
All right,
explain.
all right.
She is a female basketball player. She's not playing NFL football. The only place for her to go otherwise is the WNBA. Okay.
Okay.
Do you know the highest paid player in the WNBA last year made $600,000?
Oh,
Now, I'm not, by the way, that's not me complaining about it. The WNBA loses money every year. It's a
and that's a
losing
nice
proposition.
salary. Okay.
Right. That's a, let's be, and again, nothing, I have a female athlete in my house. My daughter plays tennis. I'm all about the women. But the WNBA, these are facts. They lose money every year, and it is not as watched as the regular NBA. That's just a fact of life.
That's a fact.
Okay. The highest paid player makes 600,000. She was offered 5 million to play 10 games in this Big 3 basketball league, which is all men, by the way. And here's the
Oh.
other catch. Here's the other catch. When you're drafted into the WNBA, your rookie deal is only $76,000.
Oh, I see.
Now,
But people are upset because
I'll tell you why. So she could make endorsements. She will make endorsements.
yes,
That'll
she
that'll
will make
right.
endorsements.
Okay. So a current WNBA star, Lexi Brown of the LA Sparks, is angry that Ice Cube has never extended an offer to a female basketball player before. But I have a counter on that. No female basketball player has ever changed the game the way Cailtyn Clark. Cailtyn Clark has completely changed
She has.
the game.
Everybody's interested now. But you know, there always has to be a first. You might not be it, but somebody else will.
Correct. And for those of you who follow the NBA, Steph Curry changed the game, the way he shoots the three-pointers and all that stuff. Cailtyn Clark has become that for the women. So I say, good for her. Go take the 5 million. I don't know if she will or not, but go play. I don't care what anyone else says. She's the biggest star in the game right now, right?
She is. You can't argue that.
Right. So you say
Whatever you
go
want,
do
kid.
it, right?
I say do whatever you want. It sounds like a good offer to me. But it's totally up to her. I'm fine either way.
And think about this. How many people who never knew the Big 3 League existed would now watch it on television if she was on
I
TV?
didn't know it existed, and now that I know, I would watch if I was going through and saw it. I'd say, wait a minute, let me take a look at this.
Yeah. So good for her. Hope she takes
Especially
it.
she'll be playing with boys, so that makes it a little more
Yeah.
interesting.
I hope it
Kick
happens.
their butt. That's what
Yeah.
I would be doing.
That's right. All right, sleep study was done. Do you know, and this is not good because the two of us have had at least a couple of back-to-back nights of bad sleep, I'm sure.
It happens to everyone, I think. I've had a sleep study for sleep apnea, but I have such a mild case that they said it's no problem. You did the same. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, this sleep study found that back-to-back nights of bad sleep could make you feel 4 years older than you really are.
All right, since in my mind I'm 25,
Very good.
does that
Uh,
mean if I have a bad night's sleep I'm 29? I'll
Very good.
take it.
Yeah, you know how you wake up and you're like, oh, I feel like I'm 80, right? Or what? You know, you were like, oh my God, I can't move, or I'm so tired, and what's going on? They say if you have back-to-back bad night's sleep, you could feel over 4 years older than you are. Now, the opposite is true too. If you get enough sleep every night for a full month, you could feel 5 years younger
I
than you
think
really
I
are.
get enough sleep, although it's not consistently great every night. I don't think it is for any adult on the planet. I could be wrong, but that's my view.
The most sleep I would get in a night in the last 20 some odd years is about 6 hours. That's about it.
Yeah, I understand. I did a lot of running. Now, when I had Evan, that all being said, and I was breastfeeding, and I also had to go back to work because I had taken a month prior to him being born because my other son was early. Okay, all of
Mm-hmm.
that. There was a period of, oh, a few weeks. I never went into a deep sleep. I was always just on the tip of falling asleep at all times, never really sleeping. I thought I was losing my mind. I really thought I was losing my mind. And I went to the doctor. They gave me Ambien for 2 weeks. It set my clock normal. It really cured me. I know people use it all the time. I've never used it again, but I followed what the doctor said, and it really snapped me back, my body back, because that's part of the problem. You have to get your body, your biorhythm, or whatever it is, into a pattern of sleeping.
You need to host a self-help podcast, Candy. Very good stuff. I love it. We're learning things today.
But I
It's
really
nice.
thought I was losing my mind. It was the worst. Having lack of sleep is a terrible thing.
Oh my God, absolutely.
I really feel for people who have insomnia.
Yeah. Plenty to do still. You're bald and the beautiful entertainment up at about 8:12. National Days Good News Stories late 8 o'clock hour. I'm going to tell you about a chase. It wasn't exactly a car chase, but a chase that happened in Atlanta with some construction vehicles. We will get into that in just a little while. Rain all day. It's a washout today, but the weekend shaping up real nice. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.